Welcome back, Football Manager fanatics, to what will be the last group stage games of our Cadbury Athletic Champions League journey. AC Milan and Manchester United. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into the Champions League, we're currently fourth in the Premier League, 43 points. We're 3 points ahead of fifth place Arsenal, but we are 15 points away from Liverpool in the top. So yeah, we may not win the league this season, but Edin Sparhic has 12 goals for us so far. A good signing, came in for 40 million. He's valued in at 71 to 81 million. He's improving as well, 4 goals and 0 assists in 6 Champions League games, but in the Premier League, 7 goals, 1 assist in 17. Not too bad. I mean, he's adjusted to life pretty well at Cadbury Athletic. Drissa Drame is our highest average rating. Again, valued in at 45 million. I mean, this guy is improving. He's absolutely fantastic. I am playing him as a right winger, but he can play up as a centre forward as well. 2 goals, 3 assists in 6 Champions League games, with 7 goals, 6 assists in 19 Premier League games as well. Alexander Jovanovski has 11 assists. He has signed a brand new contract with us as well, a new 4-year deal. We have upped his wages to £46,000 a week. Again, 4 goals, 5 assists in 19 Premier League games. An absolutely fantastic campaign so far. And what I will say as well, he did join us for free from North Macedonia. He had a fantastic kind of loan spell at Palermo, but since then in the Premier League he's been undroppable for us. He had 34 games, 6 goals and 11 assists last season, and looking at this season as well, 18 games, 4 goals, 5 assists, 1 player of the match. Very happy with Jovanovski. George Peralta, our first choice goalkeeper, again valued at 78 to 86 million. He's got 3 years left on his deal. He wants a new contract, which we will sort out at the end of the season. He hasn't done too great though. 37 conceded, only 3 clean sheets in 24. Whether that's the defence or the goalkeeper, we're yet to find out. And we have scored 52 goals, the second most in the Premier Division. We've conceded 37, which is the 6th worst, and as always, we have the worst yellow cards. So before we do get into our game against AC Milan, there is some transfers that have happened. Let me show you what we've done. Now, when we were last here, Ronaldo and Vargas were our big signings that have left us. Sidi Diatta has gone to Al Weda, 24 million. It was a shame to let this guy go. However, he wasn't getting that many games with us this season. He played 14, 2 goals, 2 assists, but 24 million for someone that we spent 145,000 on. It was a no-brainer to move him on, unfortunately, for Sidi Diatta. Now, if he would have been a homegrown at club or homegrown a nation, I would have kept him around, especially for the Champions League, but he's on £78,000 a week. So well done, Sidi Diatta, for that. Kormanakovs has gone out on loan to Cardiff. Yeah, I wonder if he'll actually get into our team. Probably not. He's 22 years of age. I think this loan spell in Espanyol has affected him being homegrown in nation, or at least homegrown at club as well. But yeah, he has gone out on loan. Now, a couple of signings have come in. Christian Roa for 11.5 million. He is injured at the minute, unfortunately, but 23-year-old Argentinian can play left midfield, attacking midfielder, or as a striker as well. I think I quite like him as a striker, but he's going to be kind of a backup rotation to Manetti. I mean, 17 finishing, 16 first touch. His physicals are fantastic. Great bravery and determination. The only thing I kind of see as an issue is that he's 5'5". So yeah, I just hope he doesn't get pushed off the ball too much. And we have got Sam Googe that has joined us from Watford for a fee of close to 12 million. This guy is just one for the future. He's going to be 19 in 5 months' time, but he's 6'4", great determination, good aggression and balance as well. Hopefully one to improve on for the future. And there are a couple of transfers coming in that we are looking at as well. So I want to get in a good English contingency, especially the fact that our youth system isn't working. Harley Prestige from Fulham, again, £10 million for this guy. Other than his heading, he's got some fantastic stats. Marking a 13, tackling a 14, jumping reach of 16, along with the balance, another 6'4", He is young. He has only just turned 18 as well. So a big player to bring in, a promising centre back. Hopefully he will fit the bill at 10 million. We have got Joachim Johansson, who is currently on loan with us, £4.9 million. But we are going to activate this as well. But £64,000 a week is a little bit much. But there's a reason why we are activating that transfer. We have got Stevan Kovic, who we were looking at as a Menetshi replacement. Well, not replacement, but someone to play alongside, 18 years of age. Hopefully someone that we can bring in that can be homegrown at club. We'll see how he goes. Another promising attacking midfielder, and he's only coming in for roughly 5 million, so we can't complain too much. Nobu Inoue, another striker. We're potentially looking at moving on Mitic, so having a Japanese international. Again, I love having Japanese internationals on the game. He will join Fujimoto in goal. Obviously he won't play in goal, but he will join him in the team. 17 finishing, 16 first touch, a good penalty taker as well. Off the ball of 16, 14 composure. Benfica are in for him as well, so we may not get him, but 4.6 million, very happy. And there is a transfer in limbo for Felix Braga as a Newcastle player. Not sure whether we're going to have the funds for this one. He looks very good. He's a wonder kid. 20 years of age, only just turned 20 as well. 35 million in for him. Yeah, one that may or may not be pulled off. And we are really looking at getting Johansson in because Mortada Thiakane has had a transfer bid accepted of £13 million for him to Blackburn Rovers. Again, another one that we did bring in 205,000 3 years ago. If he would have been a homegrown at club or homegrown in nation, we definitely would have kept him around for the Champions League. But that is the way it's got to go, and this is why we are looking at bringing in young English talent, someone to even just be a backup for the first team. Now then, here we are, AC Milan. We're going to be playing in the San Siro, probably the biggest stadium that we are going to be playing in. And looking at our team, Drame up front with Torres at the left, Menetshi, Jakobsen, Fall and Baldo with Berrio, Gomez, Godoy and Tarantino at the back, with Peralta as our sweeper keeper. Now, trying to make sure that we actually have enough players on the bench is difficult, and I think we may have enough for 8. Maybe 8. Oh no, we got 9. There we go. Let's put in Brown. We have 10. Christian Roa is injured, as I mentioned, and everyone else just can't be registered for the team. Now, if I wanted to make one change, it probably would be Laskowski, who isn't playing very well from our defensive point of view. I mean, Gomez on 6.92, and a Godoy. I mean, we are promising Godoy that he's going to play a bit more, so we're going to bring in Lakowski for Gomez. Let's get into today's game. Can Drame lead the line for us? I really hope he can. We're not going to be looking at Christian Roa for this round of Champions League games, but I think we potentially will be getting into the knockout round to qualify for the round of 16, but I'm not even going to know who any of these players are. Although Goncalo Ramos, 19 goals, 5 assists in 30 games for AC Milan, one to keep an eye on. We know our team. I mean, Jakobsen has been asking for more first team football. We brought him in and he's done very well, I will say. The San Siro, I'm surprised it's not sold out considering the mighty Cadbury Athletic are joining, but let's get into the game. Can we get an early win? I mean, we did fantastically against Sporting and also against Copenhagen, but Manu on the left hand side has nearly scored within the first 90 seconds. Now, we conceded early on against Villarreal. I'm just going to make a change straight away. I'm going to drop our defensive line down. We are away from home. We'll leave it as we are there. In possession, I don't want our wing backs to get forward, so we will just push out our narrow, and hopefully that will be enough to stop any counter-attacking down our wings. So Godoy into Tarantino, Baldo, Jakobsen, Menetshi, a lovely play there. Drame to Jakobsen. This is promising. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's been cleared away, and Manu has picked it up on the left-hand side. Tarantino's gone following him, and Ramos has pulled off a fantastic shot, and Peralta's pulled off a wonderful save there. Now, their players, they look quite small in comparison to ours, so I'm hoping that we can use our physicality in this game as Torres clears it away. And it has ended the highlight there. We're currently in 17th place. And Malik Thior is still at AC Milan as well. I wonder how old he's going to be in this game save. As Godoy picks it up, but Goncalo Ramos has scored the goal. 7 minutes in. This could be a long game for us. We're not going to watch this. We've got 2 games to play. Manchester United is going to be difficult as well. We're just going to demand more, and hopefully, I mean, saying that, Milan, they're currently in 2nd place. And we are in 17th. Yeah, I think a lot of wrong will have to happen for us to not be a part of the knockout rounds. But I'd like to see something from our team here. I mean, Goncalo Ramos has had all the fun so far. He scored a goal. He's got a booking. And it isn't over yet for Milan. Ouedraogo out to Manu. I mean, Fall picks it up. Drame turns around. We haven't really got much attacking flair going forward as Tarantino cuts inside. Baldo, Godoy. A good Argentinian contingency coming up here. Especially with Roa join, and obviously we got Fernando Torres as well as Menecci. Can he find Drame? No, he gives it to Jakobsen. Across, I mean, it's just a pass that wasn't required, and we're probably going to get punished here. Manu into Marks, and nearly punishes us with that one. I mean, should we be going not positive? I mean, I kind of want to go cautious because we are away from home. We will ask Godoy to man mark Ramos, but yeah, it's not going too well here as Peralta, probably for the cameras, not sure why he's done that dive, but Fall just before half time gives it to Torres, who loses out there. Simeone, who's, you know, fair play. Maybe I should have a look at this AC Milan team before we do move in, as Godoy hits it over the top to no one, and we're probably going to get punished again. I've said it a couple of times, but Godoy has cut out that pass. Baldo into Fall. I mean, Menecci's there, and it's very disappointing. I'm just going to berate the players. It's not good enough so far. This passing, I've asked them to not pass into space, and it seems that they're not passing to a man, as Ramos has put them 2-0 up. And I think it's safe to say this is game over for the AC Milan. We might as well go attacking, and we might as well just ask them to go into space. We'll be wide as well, and we'll just try and spread the game a little bit. But it's a goal of our own doing. Gonna throw a water bottle. I mean, that was dreadful. Drame's on a 6.3. No one is playing very well at all. Leskowski, I mean, Antonio Tarantino on a 7.1 is just not good enough for this game. So we're going to bring in Goncalves. We'll make some changes straight away. Jakobsen for, maybe for Jovanovski. Drame for Sparhich. I mean, is that too many subs straight away? I mean, I think we can do one more. Menecci hasn't been great. So Jakobsen, we're going to drop you down into a midfield three and see how we do get on with that. I mean, we've got to try and get back into the game. I've gone attacking, and that's why I've dropped in our player just into middle three, just because I don't want to get caught too much on the counter-attack here. So Ouedraogo to Kone to Marks. Godoy cuts it out, gives it to Leskowski. Back to Peralta. Godoy, Johansson. Good little bit of play to start off the game. Jovanovski down the right-hand side. I mean, Sparhich is in the middle, finds Baldo. Back to Jovanovski. Is this a goal? It's a fantastic goal. Jovanovski on the right-hand side. Can we get back into this? I mean, I've already written us off, but I really hope we can get back into this. Lovely interplay between Jovanovski and Baldo. And it's a wonderful finish on his left foot. I mean, we are back in this. We'll stick with the attacking as well. I mean, Fall on the 6.5 wasn't great. And Torres on a 6.7. There are two players to be concerned about. Baldo's on the booking, but Manu is going to whip it in. Johansson heads it clear. Kone heads it back in, and Peralta picks it up. I mean, left wing, what are our options? I mean we've got Tizic. We've got Tizic. I mean, you never know. He could do something. As Godoy heads it away, but not far enough. Simeone into Manu. Is that off the crossbar? He's blasted it off the crossbar from so close an angle as well. Right, Jovanovski over for Torres, and I mean, unfortunately, I think Tizic is actually going to come on and play. Yeah, time to make a hero of himself. We signed him way back when in the Vanarama North Central Division. It was one of them, from Aylesbury as well, if I can remember correctly. But I mean, we are giving it a go here. We're still in the game. Just waiting for a little shout, which we can't do just yet. Still no there we go. Right, let's fire him up. Let's get into this. Jovanovski with the corner. Is Lukowski there? Goncalves is there, but full outside the box. Sparhich. Oh, we've come back to 2-2. Absolutely fantastic. I'll settle for a draw now. I will settle for a draw. We will take it down, maybe just down to positive, but full outside the box into Sparhich. She's having a fantastic season for us and finds it past Fiaru. Wonderful to see. I mean, did the fire at work? I'm not fully sure. I think the next shout is probably going to be to calm down or to encourage, but we are into the last 9 minutes of this game and we will just encourage them. Can we get a late winner? I mean, Fall is on his last legs. I hope he can stick out around this. Laskowski, Berrio and Baldo all on bookings. 6 minutes of added time. A draw would be fantastic and probably would secure next round of football. And I'm very, very happy that we have come away with that. Have we FM'd Cadbury Athletic, AC Milan? Potentially. But the next game is against Manchester United. You know what? I am proud of them. They've done absolutely fantastic there. And looking at it, I don't think we can qualify for automatically into the round of 16. But it'll take a big swing of our goal difference and for Rennes to win. So I think we're quite comfortably into the knockout round. Now I'm going to attempt something that doesn't normally work in Football Manager. We're going to ask the board to confirm the deal for Felix Brega. So I think the signing would be a real statement of intent on our part. I don't want Felix Brega to sign one of our rivals. We need to sign him. I don't think they're going to agree with that. I'd appreciate being able to sign Brega because not only does he represent great value for money now, his predictive element, make him a prime candidate, net this club a huge profit. Would that be enough? Nope. Would cost far too much, so we are just going to delay that. Kovic coming in for 5 million. I think it's a smart bit of business. 18 years of age. He can be one that can be homegrown at club. I'm hoping. If not, 5 million. I'm sure we can get a bit of profit from this guy as well. So we have got our next game coming up against Manchester United. I'll see you there. And we can now confirm the signing of Harley Prestige. Welcome into the club. I mean, 10 million is probably a lot to spend, but I'm trying to leave Cadbury Athletic in a good position. Yeah, I mean, 6'4", hopefully can be an England international. Just turned 18. I think it's going to be a fantastic signing for this club. Now back with some transfer news. Inoue, Nabue, we're not gonna allow him to come into the club, and I think we have got Theokane that is hopefully going to be leaving us very soon. I mean, Rihoy, Melbourne City have come in, 190,000. We'll take that. He hasn't played for us in a long time. 13,000 coming off the wage bill as well. Also, Fujimoto, he will be leaving us hopefully. I mean, he's on 24,000 a week, and is a lot for a backup goalkeeper. But there he is, Mortada Theokane. Thank you very much for your service. That's going to give us 10 million into the transfer budget. We currently have 14 million to play with. Now it is transfer deadline day and we are playing Manchester United, but there have been some ins and some outs as well. So 194 million has been sold this season. Theokane is the last player that has left us, but there has been a couple that have joined us on the ins as well. Jesper Halef, Swedish, he looks absolutely fantastic. 18 years of age. Not long turned 18 as well. Fantastic physicals, good technicals as well. 18 determination, a promising winger. Very looking forward to seeing what he does. He's just going to be a backup, even the under 21s where he is at the minute. Put him into the first team squad, but make him available for the under 21s. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this guy can do. Again, 18-year-old Swedish. His acceleration is fantastic, so fingers crossed he will improve. But a big player that has come in for us, Kjeld Rasmussen, first choice left back. Berrio, he wasn't as consistent as I wanted him to be. He's got 5 caps for the Danish national team. 15 million has been spent on him from Copenhagen. 53,000 a week. Looking forward to him coming in. He should be absolutely fantastic. His physicals are there. His tackling's fine. As a wing back on defend, or as a wing back on defend, as an actual wing back, very happy with Kjeld Rasmussen. We have made him available in the Champions League. And one thing I will say as well, regarding the Champions League, we are guaranteed a playoff space. So it doesn't really matter what happens with this game here. So Berrio, I'm going to bring you out. Fujimoto, he should be leaving us in the next couple of hours. So we have got... Where's our other centre-back? Our goalkeeper, Aziz, is on international break. Well, that was silly of me to do. Christian Roa is coming back from an injury. But Kjeld Rasmussen, why are you unavailable? This could be a little bit interesting. So Gedling is going to go in at left back, and everyone else. Hopefully one day we can actually submit 11 substitutes on the bench. Christian Roa, he's going to be available potentially to come on for his first game. He's just coming back from an injury, and this is Manchester United. How easy it is to beat Manchester United, it just doesn't happen. So, I mean, Lamine Yamal, Van der Boucher, Samake, these players that they've got is absolutely fantastic. So, can we hold on? We are at home. The Hawthorns, again, it's not our last European game that we are going to be facing or playing at the Hawthorns. Let's just get into it. This is just a free hit. Again, we're not expected to do anything in this one. Looking at the league table, I mean, even if we win, yeah, we'll need quite a few teams to lose for us to get into the round of 16. But it looks like we are going to be qualifying as well. So, Prayer back to Lafon. Drame to chase it down. Silva brings it out of defence into Sope. There's the man, Lamine Yamal, into Samake, but Peralta has picked up the ball. It's going to be an interesting test for him today as Tarantino roams down the right, gives it back to Jakobsen. Nice little 1-2 there. I mean, that's a poor ball, but Maneche picks it up as the attacking midfielder. Is that a goal? That is a goal. Absolutely fantastic. Maneche, probably the greatest signing that we have made for Cadbury Athletic. A counter-attack. I mean, I was a bit worried about that Jakobsen goal, the pass. But Full picked it up. Maneche ran down the left-hand side, and Pratt, no words there, stopped trying. Just stop trying. They've gone to a 4-4-2. I mean, we're in 2036 and a 4-4-2 in the Champions League. I mean, who would have thought it? Things do come back into fashion. Maybe we need to make our own 4-4-2 as well. As Maneche picks it up as an attacking midfielder. Fall into Torres. Gedling now, our new Dan Bourne, whips it in. I mean, Hinsikape clears it away terribly. And to be fair, I mean, what's happening with this highlight here? I mean, Jakobsen's got it. Is this a goal? Is this a goal? Oh, no, it's not. Fantastic save by Pratt. And it has gone out for a throw-in. Yeah. Quite a hectic start. But we are leading Manchester United. We're in 13th place. Yeah, we're not going to get anywhere near the automatic promotions. So, this is for pride. As Sope clears it down the line. Samake now. You know what I'm going to do? Although we're probably going to concede here. I want to go to a 4-4-2 to try and match Manchester United as well. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. We'll let it play in the background. Maneche, he can play up there. Torres, we're going to bring you down. Jakobsen, we're going to bring you down as well. They're probably going to score as I'm doing this. And they've scored as I'm doing this. But we are just going to confirm the changes. Van den Busch, one of the best strikers in the world. And we didn't see it originally, so we're not going to see it again. Let's try 4-4-2 and see how we can get on as Full hits it out to Jakobsen. But Samake now into Lamal. Is it going to be 2-1 straight away for Manchester United? match fixing, maybe? Does the net move before the ball's even gone in there? No, that's terrible goalkeeping by Peralta. Absolutely terrible. We are going to demand more. I mean, 2 goals in 90 seconds. I mean, you're not allowed to beat Manchester United on Football Manager. It's not allowed to be done. At least, again, it was a free hit. But I'm a little disappointed about how we have kind of been turned over there. Thrash our arms, get your acts together. I mean, Drame's on a 7.5, Menetti's on a 7.3. Torres and Fall not playing fantastically. So Jovanovski, we're going to bring you in as a winger on attack. Jakobsen's there as well. Fall and Baldo. We're not going to bring Roa in anymore. I mean, Gedling, we're going to take you off. Archie Brown. And who's not playing great? I mean, Baldo and Fall, they're doing fine. Drame. Yeah, we'll leave as we are for now. I mean, Peralta's on a 6.4. But is that because he literally just let the ball go straight past him? Probably. We are going to go attacking for the second half, and we're going to encourage them as well. I mean, we've been the better team. We've had the more shots, more on target, the more possession as well, but just been undone by 2 goals in 90 seconds. So 4-4-2 in the second half. How can we perform? Jovanovski into Baldo. I mean, I think we're still looking for the overlap as well. So let me just stop it here. Into the instructions. Let's just focus down the right and the left. We'll forget about this overlap here. We'll have fairly wide attacking width. Pass into space. We'll remove that. Be more expressive as well. And let's see how that does for us. Maybe try and get hit early crosses as well. Again, it's a way just to play around with the tactics. Now, Fall, I mean, not great there as Sope runs down the right hand side. Brown stands him up well, but he's still allowed to run. Sope still allowed to run, and nearly an absolutely cracking goal on the outside of his boot. We are going to distribute to our the flanks going forward. We're going to take short kicks as well out of possession. We're just going to drop it down slightly, get rid of step up more, hit early crosses in as well. I don't mind if it's a low cross, just whip them in, and let's see what we can do here. I mean, we've got 30 minutes to play around with. We are on attacking, which probably isn't the best, but we'll see if we can pull ourselves back into this game, as Jakobsen can get us back into this game. Crossed it in. He whipped that cross in. Jovanovski on the left-hand side. Fantastic header. Just like we did against AC Milan. We've come back to 2-2, and I'm quite happy with that one there. Jakobsen whips it in, and Jovanovski at the back post. Lovely to see. I mean, can we go on and get a winner? I said this against AC Milan. Can we get a winner? Brown to Jovanovski, into Fall. Back post to Jakobsen, and it is 3-2. Whip crosses in Football Manager. Interesting. Right, Drame, we're going to bring you off for Sparhitch, and I think Baldo will fall, one of them. We're going to bring off Fall for Jonathan Johansson. We've got one more change to make, and we're going to leave it as we are just for now. I am enjoying the 4-4-2. I think if we do kind of save it this way as well, I'll tell you what, let's save the gambit as we are. As the 4-4-2. Yeah, bit of admin to do with that one there. But we've actually turned it around in this one. I mean, Laskowski, Archie Brown, Jakobsen, back post. Laskowski again. I mean, we have got some big players on the pitch as well. As Laskowski gives it to Baldo. I mean, intricate play here. Archie Brown whips it in to no one, and this could be a counter-attack for Manchester United. I mean, Semeke finds some space there, and Van den Busch is stopped by Peralta. We're still going attacking. Let's drop it into a positive. 52% possession, 11 shots, 8 on target. Jovanovski, I mean, that's a poor pass. Have we got pass into space on here? We haven't. Maybe we should put pass into space on. as Montel hits it from distance, and Peralta, again, strong hands, keeps a hold of it. You know what? We've got one change to make. Christian Roa, let's bring you on for Manetti. Let's drop you down there. Let's just see. Let's see how you can perform. I mean, your best position. Let's put you in as a shadow striker. We've got 5 minutes left of this half, or of the game, I should say. Peralta now into Laskowski. Johansson. Fine spot. Is this 4? It is 4. What an absolute fantastic comeback this is. We led the game 1-0. We went 2-1 down, and we scored 3 goals without reply with this 4-4-2. Now, this wasn't a cross. This was Johansson finding Sparhich in space, and a lovely finish past Pratt in goal. I mean, a famous European night for Cadbury Athletic and Jovanovski, Jakobsen, Sparhich, and Manetti. Our attacking 4 players. What a fantastic victory that is. I'm very intrigued to see who our knockout game is going to be against. But yeah, Man United, they were 4th. 2 points away from automatic promotion, but yeah, absolutely fantastic result. And the last couple of minutes of the transfer window has closed. Fujimoto has left us and gone to Hellas Verona. 24,000 off the wage budget for this guy. And also Mateo Mitic has gone. He's gone for 3.6 million to Atletico Pamplona. I mean, he had a fantastic season in the Prem with us. We've had a little bit of profit on him, and he is valued in at 10 to 14 million. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, Mitic. And our squad is now complete. We need to get him in for the Champions League. I mean, Prestige, Goncalves, Erasmussen. Yeah, we've got quite a few youngsters that have joined us in the end of this transfer window as well. We're going to confirm the selection here. I think everyone else is an under 21 that doesn't kind of need to be registered. Yeah. Trying to see who our next knockout stage opponent is going to be. We'll have to find out. It's not over. Somehow Atletico Madrid have offered 10 million for Tony Berrio. I'm quite happy to let this guy go. I just don't think he's been consistent enough. We brought him in on a free. He played 18 games this season for us, 28,000. I mean, what does that mean? I have no idea, but yeah, the transfer window has been closed, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, but Jakobsen has claimed January Player of the Month, and he's dedicated it to me, which is lovely. Sparhich is second in the Young Player of the Month as well, just behind Sognor, who, yeah, if you watch the transfer special, you know that we were interested in bringing him to the club. And another twist of fate, the board feel that Tony Berrio, that we should be getting 17.75 million for him. I mean, we're not going to get that. Talk to the board, reconsider. It's not going to play for me. He wants to leave. None of us should stop him from doing that. I think the board should reconsider. So he said that he wants to leave, and the board have said it's not going to notice that we're currently on our best run of form during what can easily be considered a good season. We'd be delighted to grant your request. Interesting. Does anyone else want him? No. I mean, we could offer him out for like 11 and see if we do get any nibbles for that, but if not, Berrio will be going for 10 million. Godoy's not happy. I mean, he's played a lot of football lately. Played one for another time. This is the end now. Berrio has gone for 10 million. Very happy to move him on. I think the fact that we got Rasmussen as well, it's a no-brainer. Millionaires, I've got 2 million as a sell-on, and his value is 9 to 13 million. I mean, he's kind of doubled his wage, so yeah, thank you very much, Berrio. I wish you all the best. Now, it hasn't been made known who our team to face in the knockout round is going to be, or the qualifying round. So that'll be one for next time. Make sure you do come back and see it. Is this going to be the last season of Cadbury Athletic? I think it should be, but who knows? I'll see you on the next one.